Updates are cool.
Oh, that's right. I do the intro. Good morning and welcome to the Morning Brick, the best place to get your Lego news, leaks, rumors, opinions, thoughts, pictures, and other stuff here at Atlanta Brick Co. TV at 10:30 a.m. in the morning on Atlanta Brick Co. TV here in Newton, Georgia at Atlanta Brick Co., the capital of United Brick Co., the parent company that also owns wholly and subsidiary Orlando Brick Co. in Longwood, Florida. That's probably
And
not.
we're not 2 minutes late because of me or Ethan.
Wow, called out. Anyway, we are here to talk about your Lego news, leaks, and rumors, as I have said, but we usually kick it off with our Lego weeks this week. So what do we all got going on in our Lego lives this week, Joe and Ethan?
Joe, would you like to go?
Sure.
Okay,
Right.
Ethan, did you buy anything? You build anything? You collecting anything?
Last night I built the police gunship that Joe got from Orlando Brick Co.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Police gunship, which
Yeah. From like 2014.
Yeah, the one with the shock troopers. And the
Gotcha.
cool Ahsoka.
$100 bill. Shock
The cool
troopers.
Ahsoka.
Yeah, like the better Clone Wars version.
Yeah.
Not picturing this at all.
Big fan.
Sorry. I was thinking of the like 20th anniversary. What's the little tiny crummy dropship?
Oh
yes,
no,
the police
that
gunship.
one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool actually.
That's such a unique set.
And the
I've
figs are
never
awesome.
seen it built, so it was kind of fun to build it.
Yeah, that's
What makes
awesome.
her the better Clone Wars Ahsoka?
I mean, her outfit is
She
the
wears more
updated
money.
one, which is
Yeah.
way better. Her face is much better. She just looks,
She also came in the was it
yeah, the
Unbound?
tank.
Yeah.
Did.
but compared to the other one, yeah, she's so much better.
But yeah, I built that last night. That was fun.
That was such a tough arc to watch. On my first watch through of Clone Wars, the whole Umbara thing with Pong Krell.
Oh, that
That's
was
just
depressing.
It's brutal.
I-
But it's the brutality of war.
Yeah, I guess. No, it's just Pong Krell just being
Yeah, an absolute
piece of work
punk.
Horrible.
He's a
Yeah.
punk.
the whole time. And it's like a several episode arc, and you're like,
And you're like, I hate
this
this guy. I hate this
guy's
guy. I hate this guy.
awful.
But they made a cool minifig.
I know.
They did make a cool.
A good villain is somebody you genuinely hate. So
Yeah, that's right.
Most compelling. All right, Joe, did you?
Yeah, honestly, I can't think of anything,
Nothing.
which is tough.
Crazy.
Yeah, other than like, there's been a lot of good news that
That's
I'll have a Lego week.
And there's supposed to be more good news later today, which we don't have anything.
Oh,
yet.
really?
Yeah.
What's Sean about?
Do tell.
I'm sorry.
Wow. I'll tell you later.
Anyway, I guess I don't have anything from this week that I've bought, but I've been busy shipping
No,
because
okay.
we're getting a lot of orders, so I've been helping out in the shipping department getting stuff shipped. So we're a little behind, but we're getting caught up. But
Good.
I always have a Lego week because I work here. So
Very true.
Well, what have you been doing in your Lego week here then, Joe?
I just said shipping.
Just
shift.
Did you ship anything cool?
I shipped a Millennium Falcon yesterday, 75192.
UCS
Yeah.
second edition.
Yep.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
What did you do, Daniel? What are all these figures out here for?
Yeah, my Lego week is also show and tell. I mean, this has been going on for more than a week. I mean, it's really been going on since I was a kid. But I'm collecting, trying to collect all the Lego Batman 1 minifigures. About half of these are original from when I was a kid. So I had the Penguin, the Two-Face, the Killer Croc. Now, it's not to say I had all these sets when I was a kid. I had a friend who I would like trade minifigures and sets with. And I thought these were cool because I played the video game, but I didn't have a lot of the sets. Let's see the Joker. But what I've been trying to do that's fun is make all of the like Batman and Robin.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I
suits.
like this.
So the Batmans you can't really do because there was the Sonic suit and the like heat protection suit or whatever, which are blue and red. So like there were modern versions of it, but you can't really make them true to form. But the Robin suits you can pretty much make all of them. So this is the what is it? Attraction suit, I
That's
think.
like the building suit where you can
It's
like
the
suck
one-
up the pieces.
Yeah, you have to collect like 100 pieces to like. This is probably not focusing at all.
I mean,
So he's got this cool little like hexagon shaped backpack on. I need to get some stickers to put like the numbers on the back.
Yeah.
I didn't know that the 2x2 round tile you could put the old style with the X in the middle.
You put it like
You
that.
can put centered on two studs. Because I was trying to figure out how I was going to do it
with
with the. I was like, well, if I use the newer one because it's got
Right.
the hole in the middle, I could do like a jumper, but then it's going to bump it out. The X style, we've actually lost this functionality in favor of being able to put a stud in the middle, but because of the X or the plus shape in the middle of the old one, yeah, they're not gonna be able to see it. You can center it on two vertical studs, if that makes sense. Try it
That's
out
very
at
impressive.
home if you don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe everybody else knew about this and I didn't. I don't.
Maybe I didn't.
I didn't.
I
That
think
one's-
this
magnetic
was
my
really good.
favorite.
Magnetic suit. So I put the in the game his like plates on his feet are shinier, so I went with chrome. And then for the legs, I did flat silver because in the game they're like kind of shiny, but they're not
You
like
want to get a Chrome
chrome.
Stormtrooper?
So even though I don't know, well, actually, I have a custom Silver Surfer that we got
So
in
you
here
could
one time
use
that
that.
was used.
Aren't you that Chrome in the game now? I think they're
I
more
don't know. They
gray.
look they look a little shinier
So
to
they're
me.
shiny,
Anyway.
but the chrome on the
That's
feet
cool.
looks
And
good.
then the magnet thing on the backpack was kind of hard to do. So I had to use one of the more modern brackets, the clear ones with the 2 studs. And then there's just a flex hose, but then with like 2 of the what do you call it? It's like this flex hose piece, which is normally ribbed, but it doesn't come in red, so I just use standard flex hose for it. And then the diver suit's pretty standard. The only thing you can't get is he actually has the more like the respirator with the single tank piece in yellow, which just doesn't
Oh,
exist.
fair.
Which is kind of surprising.
In
to me.
yellow?
Yeah, I don't know. I would have thought it would have come in yellow.
Batman suit.
Hang on, a couple. One more Robin here. The
That
technology
one's cool. I
suit,
like that one a lot.
also pretty basic.
Mhm.
He has the lever bases in the game on his back are in green, which is not a standard color that they come in, but somebody in like Germany has some, so I may just have to
Ordered
buy them and cough up for the international shipping. And then the only Batman one I was able to do was the demolition suit, and he had those crazy like chrome bombs. But I need to get one of the little like Batman logo stickers to put on there.
Oh yeah, that'd be.
And then I need to build a mini kit too to go with him. So anyway, that's my journey. I also have Mr. Freeze. He I had since I was a kid because he came in a little cheap set. Scarecrow I bought later. Riddler I think I bought later. Catwoman I might have had that set because that was a cheap one. Harley I didn't have. Poison Ivy. And then I got one of the goons. Everybody loves the
Lagoon boy.
goons. I need to get the other goons. There were like 2 or 3 different goons. And then this was the like gun that they used to break into the bank
Yeah, that's pretty
in
cool.
the game.
That's pretty cool.
Sick. So
That's a fun
It's not
project.
working on it.
Customs because I have all like the official ones, but I don't have any of the custom
And
ones.
they look good, and they're all like
Yeah,
This is custom
so
ones.
yeah, all purists, all purists. There, I mean, there are some customs I would consider getting.
like
Like
Clayface.
Clayface is the biggest one.
That's
Man Bat, Mad Hatter is pretty
Killer.
cool. I've got like a few. There are a few different people who've made customs for these, but if anybody has any recommendations on ones that they think are like particularly high quality, I'd be happy to take them because I'm in the market for it.
Pretty cool.
All
All right,
right.
who we got joining us? Today?
Yeah, we got Grumpy J saying how grump is everyone today. J Mox Studios can't wait for Ethan's conversion to Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Break Mom VA said, "Hey guys," and an extra hey to Grumpy. She was listening to his build from last night while walking. Nice. Rob
Oh, the
Claxton.
Grump of Building.
Yep. Morgan has joined from Twitch and also YouTube. Double joined from Morgan.
Nice.
Sam Williamson, morning. Robert R. Good morning. Let's do this. Grumpy says he owns Orlando Brickco. All right. It's a good thing Master's not in the chat to make that a whole thing.
Yeah,
G-Storm,
G-Storm.
good fantastic morning. Yeah, if you keep seeing me rub my eyes, it's because they itch like crazy right
I'm sure you
now.
can hear I'm still a little
It's-
congested.
Man, it is. It was literally anytime the back door opened yesterday, I could see it snowing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, just let yourself in.
We're on air.
I've got big news for you.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's an Instagram post with me on it, and I'm talking to somebody
With a-
very special.
A special guest. Yeah.
There is a special guest.
So
They've never been on a video before.
I try to get all my posts that I'm in at 10,000 at least, and I'm
Okay.
close. I just
Great.
need a few more views if they could go and share it.
a
and
few
like it.
There you go.
10,000 more views.
Instagram
Go
There you
check
go.
it out. Look for the video.
or the gram.
Big radio. Yeah.
Are you in the thumbnail or is the special guest in the thumbnail? I know what to look for.
I'm in the thumbnail.
You're in the thumbnail. Okay.
It's a good
Go
video.
look for
You
that.
should
It's a-
definitely watch it.
It was a good gag.
But yes, anyway, G-Storm, you is very boring and no fun. Short
Oh,
talk
yeah.
said, correction, I built half of that ship. Ethan.
Built half of the police gun ship?
Yeah.
Oh.
Who's Short
What happened to
Talk?
the rest of
Maybe
it?
they shared the build with
Is
somebody
that
else?
your wife? Short Talks?
Oh. Yeah, that is my wife.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, there you go.
It's like,
She
wait,
built
what?
half of it.
Yeah.
You don't know your wife's YouTube name.
She just
She
Oh,
made it.
yeah,
That's
it's a
fine.
diddy.
Stanley Press said he's a tough leader. No, he was a butthead, referring
J-
to
Hong
Hong
Kong.
Krell.
No,
Yeah,
he was
you're right.
horrible.
He was a butthead. You are correct.
Buttheads, yeah, is another good.
Yeah,
YouTube
Grumpy said,
channel.
Daniel, you were a kid 5 years ago.
I was not. Legally, I was a kid 9 years ago. 9 to 10 years.
Aging Daniel.
Yeah, but
I-
these came out in what was it 2006?
It's 2006.
Yeah, Morgan.
6, which
listen,
was
you're right.
9. No, wait.
And for you guys, if I had
13
hypothetically,
years ago.
if I'd had a heads up Daniel was bringing something small to show off. I could have set up a second
I
camera.
know. Well, I should have taken pictures of them at home.
And then, yeah.
How about this? I'll take some pictures of them afterwards because I'm still not done with them. So I'll definitely take pictures if I finish some of the custom ones or complete
There
the
you go.
collection.
And Morgan has officially joined on the correct account this time. His third time joining. And Randra is here.
Hey, make sure to leave likes on all.
Yeah, like them all. Rufus T. Cat, Lemur Bricks. Oh, sorry to hear that. Lego will cure it. Sorry, we don't have any Lego Friends news.
The only cure is Lego Friends news. I don't think we have any Lego.
And 501st Bricks. Wow, I mixed that together. Hey guys. All right. Yeah, I left an extra.
Joe, did you
likes.
do your vocal warm ups?
I didn't.
Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather.
All right.
All right. Ready for the news?
Yes.
Let's do the news. What you want to do first, Joe?
Here.
Oh, what is this?
You don't know
What's
what
that?
it is?
Oh, this is Suki.
I don't know
Yeah.
the name.
Sorry, I was racking my brain and I was like, is it Fortnite? No. Is it Minecraft movie?
Yeah, so
No.
here's the official picture of the Fast and Furious Honda S2000,
Yes.
which is crazy looking. I mean, the art on it is wild. Also,
It's probably all stickers, but it's still
probably is.
very good.
It's very cool. I've never seen these movies, but why is she driving off the edge of the road?
You got to watch the movie, man.
Well, she's driving fast, and she's also very furious. So
And they do race in those movies.
there's lots of
Yeah.
big stunts.
It looks like that's a small stunt because I see the road underneath.
I thought that was a river. It looks like she's
No,
driving.
right
Oh,
there.
she's making a jump.
Yeah, just a little jump. Anyway, a cool
Little
car,
jump.
very different. We've never had a pink car like this, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then
it's certainly
there's
a
the
stand-up.
minifig, which has got a lot of detail, honestly.
Yeah, she looks great.
So
Got the sleeveless shirt on. Got the cool belt.
I know I was looking at that.
Is that a
Skull-
new color
skull
for that
thing.
hairpiece, or have we gotten that before?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, it could be. That's sort of the more straight one. I think
Like
the
Gandalf
violet
hair now.
the violet hair
Yeah.
or Gandalf. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were right. That belt buckle was cool because it's like a
It's
a
the
long
Lego
but it's the old
yeah.
Lego cattle head piece,
Which I
which
think
is
really cool.
really expensive if I remember
Because
correctly.
it comes on the front of that Lego
only
Batman
in-
thing.
it's like
It's
2
the
or 3 sets.
latest time they made it.
Yeah, it was also in a Lone Ranger set
Yeah.
of mine, which I
Super
had that
rad.
one, so I fortunately have one of those cattle skulls.
All right, well, yeah,
Pretty
just
cool.
sorry it got started really fast.
Well, let's talk about
I
Fortnite
hear
since
it.
I mentioned it anyway.
Fortnite.
We got 4 very difficult to see because the watermarks have been scrubbed out
But
pictures.
this one you still see pretty well. This
Yeah.
is the
Buildable
six-legged. That's what I was gonna make something up.
Sky Bison.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is the pink sky bison.
$100 for this one for the
Oof.
Buildable Colombo.
He's big.
Yeah, some interesting things going on here. Minifigure wise, you've got like the banana piece, but in like a bright light yellow.
And
it
he's
looks
got tattoos or war paint going on.
yeah, I don't know. And then this other guy.
I love that
Is that a
guy.
new crown?
It looks like a
Yeah.
new crown because I don't. It's not like the Statue of Liberty or
No,
like
it
King
looks
Neptune or not King
very
Neptune,
unique.
King Triton piece.
It's neat.
Yeah. And then
Pretty
the
cool.
face looks cool too. It looks like some sort of like skull mask.
But a golden.
And then the body's like gold. Yeah,
Yeah,
could
that's
just
a
be
thick
that could
fig.
just be a cool fig. I don't know anything about Fortnite skins, but
It's
it'd be
really
very cool.
unique. Yeah.
Interesting.
$100 though, so if you're just looking to get the minifigs, you're going to be getting an awful lot of Colombo to go with it. I like the diamond pieces in a new, I'm assuming dark pink color there on the top. They were originally like the elves gem pieces, but they've been coming in a lot of other. And these right here.
Oh, diamond shaped
Diamond shape,
pieces.
yes, yeah,
Not
yeah.
the diamond pieces.
No, those are
Yeah.
those actually they're called like
Jewel and
gems or jewels or
gems,
something.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. The elves kind of diamond shaped pieces. They've been coming a lot more solid colors lately. So we got sand blue in the was it the Gotham City
Oh, right.
animated series set and a couple other things. So good to see that part coming out in more colors.
Next up is this one.
What even is that?
This is Peely's Camp and Spark Plug. This was the one that people were originally speculating was going to be Brickheads because it was $20, and I think the original rumor was just called Peely and Spark Plug. But it's just, I mean, it's yeah, it's just kind of a lot of
Say about
stuff.
that, yeah.
That's clearly Pilly, and that's clearly Sparkplug.
Is this a Harry Potter set? It looks like the thing that Sirius Black fell into.
Oh yes, yeah, for sure. Gosh, if they made a set of that and they just used that crummy like 4+ door archway, I'd be so disappointed.
It'd be sad.
But they'll probably never make that because that's a pretty dark scene.
Nah, probably not.
A lot of,
Well,
lot of
foreshadowing.
A lot of
Foreshadowing.
Spoiler alert, yeah. Kind of a crummy loot llama. I don't. Is it the
Yeah.
same scale as the one that
No, I
originally
think
came out?
it's-
The
I think
bigger
it's smaller.
way?
Yeah.
It does look a little smaller.
It's a little weaker.
Yeah,
But
and then
for
that
a-
like wolf thing. Is
For a
terrible.
$20 set, it's not horrible.
Yeah, you pretty much just be buying this for the minifigs, I
Right.
imagine.
This is probably the coolest one. The Der Burger restaurant.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
$60 for this one.
Is that a burger minifigure?
Yeah,
Okay,
you get a
that's
Der
cool.
Burger minifig, which
That's
is
kinda cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
Crazy molded headpiece.
Yes.
And then you got
It's all dark, cool night.
you got the
figure.
mouth of Sauron down
Yeah,
here.
that's it.
Yeah.
And skeletons.
Yeah, I don't know what's with the skeletons with pickaxes.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think any of us pure play Fortnite. I'm sorry.
No.
The restaurant is very cool though. I really like the color scheme.
Yeah.
The white masonry with like the orange and
That
blue
looks really
stripes.
good.
It evokes a lot of like a cartoon, restaurants.
Right.
Like there's a little bit of Krusty Burger in there, or even real life looks kind of like a Howard Johnson's or something with that big sloped roof. So
And it looks like there's a little ordering board as well, which
Yeah.
is cool.
Yeah.
cool little set.
Yeah.
Nice little play set. I'm sure kids are gonna love it.
And then the big one that you're not going to be able to really see very well.
Yeah, the hardest to see, but the most expensive.
And this
Mecha
is-
Team Leader.
Mecha Team
It's a
Leader.
big mech.
It's basically a Voltron.
Okay.
Is what I've heard it
And what's
described.
kind of neat is it looks like
Comes
you're getting a
with the figure.
mini figure that's the same thing.
That's
Yeah.
kinda
Because
nice.
green arm, black
And you get all
arm,
the different
red.
light colors. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Very
pretty neat.
It's gonna be between $230 and $250, which
Wow.
from the picture on the left doesn't look like it would be that big, but then like if you
at
look on the right,
chest,
you're
it's
seeing
pretty big.
the pecs are like two of the 4x6 panel pieces, so it's fairly large. I
Yeah.
don't know if it would be as large as Voltron, but
I think it will be.
yeah,
That's crazy.
it'll be pretty big.
It's a big set for
I don't know about
Fortnite.
two-
They usually do
Right.
that.
250.
I think this is their
Yeah.
big one to see if it does well.
Yeah.
Interesting.
See what everyone thinks about that.
Yeah.
Pink Wheels is in the chat. Good
Morning, Big Whales. Morning, Meredith.
OMG, that burger fig. I know he's really funny.
Yeah, the headpiece is great.
Dusty is also here. Good morning, Dusty.
Morning.
Yeah, no one seems too excited about.
Timu Crab Shack from SpongeBob.
Nice.
That's rough.
Sheesh.
All right, so that's all of the Fortnite we're gonna do today.
Fortnite, baby.
We've got one Harry Potter news,
Oh,
and this is
so
so
funny.
good.
is good. We can talk about this for a minute.
Yeah. Looking at
Well,
large.
okay, the set's whatever. I don't think any of us are here to talk about the set.
I will say though,
That's
I'll
probably the
give
best version
credit
of the
where
house
credit's
we've gotten.
due. It is a good set.
Yeah.
Like it's well done, Privet Drive. You've got the whole house. You've got the back, so she can go through the windows. But yeah, all anyone really cares about is Big Aunt Marge.
Big Marge. Marge in charge. Large Marge.
Is that a new
Marge
mold
the
for that?
Barge. Is it
Yeah.
what?
Is that a new mold?
No, so I sort of kind of suss this out one piece at a time here. So the body is the like planet hemispheres from the what do you
Sun,
call
moon,
it? The
and-
Sun, Moon, and Earth. I don't know
Yeah.
why they call it that because there's real names for those things. I forget what they are.
Hmm.
But I'm guessing this is the Earth size, which is I think 4x4. So she should fit through that doorway. But so they're two halves, and they have there's like pinholes on the sides. So what they've done is they put like it's either the minion arms,
Actually,
the
maybe
Haggard
Haggard
arms, or something
Yeah.
in the top part of
So they're
those.
kind of going like,
And then
Yeah.
in the bottom, I'm guessing they've put the half pins and then the like 45-degree like angled like action stand pieces for her legs, so that they're kind of splayed out. And then I think there was like a pinhole that runs through the center as well. So I guess they put an axle or something running through it so they could put the dome piece on top of her head. I didn't know how they were gonna do this
Yeah.
without doing like a new mold or something. So this is
very
very
impressive.
good.
Yeah.
I really like it a lot.
It's so funny. Oh my
Yeah.
word.
They picked the perfect timing to make this set with having those pieces in production.
Right.
Because any other time I just can't picture how they would have done this. So this looks great.
Yep.
Yeah, house is maybe a little less detailed than the last version we got, but yeah, it's at least the whole
And I mean, we don't know what the interior
Yeah.
looks like either.
right. Yeah, I think it's a little. I feel like
That's
it's
pretty good.
simpler build techniques compared to the last one, just because it's a little smaller. The last one had like a very detailed roof line, which was probably
Yeah.
not necessary, but yeah, I like that they put the little. I don't know what you call it. It's not a greenhouse, but like the little glass
Yeah.
The makeshift
bump out
greenhouse, yeah.
breakfast nook, whatever thing on the back.
Yeah.
Other minifigs look fine. You get the Vernon Dursley. I think the first one we've ever gotten with gray hair, where he's like a little bit old.
The comb over one before, and the last one.
I think
But he still had like I think he still had darker hair.
He had
though.
like the.
I don't know if he's ever had gray hair.
I thought he
That's
did.
not how you spell that. Just search Dursley. Or
I added an extra T.
oh, I guess you did have the gray.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I stand corrected.
Yeah, I mean the roof does look a little nicer on the old one, but like everything else looks better on the
Yeah,
new.
Yeah.
that one was simpler than I was thinking.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
nothing crazy.
Yeah, it
but-
looks very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks very good.
So
I don't know why I assume the Privet Drive sign is turquoise. Best I can figure is maybe this is still a preliminary image and that's like a filler for like a
Yeah.
printed brick or something that hasn't been designed yet. Otherwise, I have no idea why that would be turquoise.
Yeah,
But yeah, there you go.
great set. See what
Yeah.
you guys thought about that. That's a great Aunt Marge Rob PA. Oh, and the house closes up completely. Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
like
which is
all
nice.
Does Dudley have food in his hand? Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Probably.
he did.
Did he?
Is that a Harry Potter
40,
set?
47
Yes, it
birthday
is
present.
a Harry Potter set. All right, so we've got a couple other things. Which one should we go for next?
Did you get the Lego ideas?
I did not see what you're talking about.
Okay, well, it was just the last review phase. Why don't you see
Okay.
if you go to the blog, you can probably find pictures of them or something. Here's an announcement. Most Asian countries will not be receiving the Lego Pokemon sets. So, for whatever reason, probably due to licensing conflicts, the specific list of countries will not be receiving the Pokemon sets in 2026. China, Hong Kong, Indonesia, India, Japan, Malaysia, Korea, Singapore, and Taiwan. So, again, this seems really contentious. These are probably some of the major countries here for Pokemon. So for whatever reason, there's different licensing agreements in different countries, and allegedly these countries are not going to be getting Pokemon sets. So there could potentially be a very high demand, volatile aftermarket for these right away. So there could potentially be a lot of scalpers trying to purchase them up. So if this is the kind of thing that comes available for pre-order or early for VIP insiders people and you really want it, make sure to stay on top of that and probably try and get it day one, because I don't know if something's going to happen with this, like what are some other ones in recent history? BTS Dynamite,
Right.
the DeLorean, where they were scooped up very quick and then they were on back order for a long time. So if you're looking to get these, just make sure you get them, even though we're not in a country that won't be receiving them. There could be a very high demand aftermarket, given that people in those countries, I'm sure, are going to want them
Right.
just as much as everyone else. So stay on top of that for more updates. It's still going to be a
All
while.
right. If this is what you're talking about, here it is.
Yes, so Lego Ideas next review phase has announced the winners. So there are 2 sets that will be going into production. One of which is the Snoopy's Campfire, which this is
It's a cute set.
cool, yeah. I think doing Peanuts licensing is cool. I'm a little surprised that they wouldn't. Now, it's not to say that they won't, but to not have minifigures in it, because I feel like you could do like one head mold to cover
Yeah,
kind of
just
all
most
of them.
of
They've all
them,
just
yeah.
kind of got big round heads.
Mhm.
But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. There have been occasions where Lego idea submissions have not included minifigs and then
Wow.
idea sets do. But even if it's just a big build, they're at least getting Peanuts licensing, which I think is very cool. And Snoopy and Woodstock are great. So
Surprised they didn't put his house in there. Like,
yeah,
I think his
I
red
could see
house
that
is
being
big.
added.
that would have been more iconic. I don't think of Snoopy's campfire.
I
No,
can't
never.
say it's iconic at all.
I feel like they
Either
should
his
have built the house
airplane
with him
or the
laying
house.
on the back
Yeah.
of him with his nose sticking
That
out,
would
Should have had his house.
and like his food bowl piled with dog bones or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Maybe
know.
And what's this other one?
I don't know. The other one here is just called Floating Sea Otter. So I guess this is in line with Cat in terms of just being the next ones to be large.
What's very interesting is it's a diorama. We'll see if they stick with that or if they just go. I don't know.
That one's neither one of these are really doing it for me. The Peanuts licensing is at least cool, but
But the otter's not exciting at all.
yeah.
It's utterly terrible.
Yeah, there were 2 sets that were also added to the brand new parking lot concept, which we
Parking
talked
lot.
about. So basically, this was maybe you weren't on that
Maybe
episode.
that was when I was out of town.
Basically, Lego ideas. So previously, they would take an idea and just call it for further review, and they would do that fairly rarely. But a lot of times, the sets would end up coming out as opposed to getting permanently shelved. But they've rebranded that as the parking lot, where they can basically take an idea and say, "We're going to park it in this parking lot for further review. We'll think about it more, see if we can do it." But I think I don't know why they've renamed it that way. The announcement was
Yeah.
kind of confusing. But anyway, 2 ideas that they've shelved: the Tintin space rocket. Yeah,
I like
it was a pretty
Tintin.
nice looking set. And the other one, this is pretty crazy. Downton Abbey Highclere Castle. So if you're a
That's
Downton
wild.
Abbey fan, I know Brick Mom VA is. This could potentially be coming in the future, but it has gone into the parking lot. So no guarantees about what the success rate of ideas that go into the parking lot will be, as it is a new concept. But like I said, comparing it to when they used to just say for further review, they would more often than not end up getting made into a set. So we'll just have to wait and see with that.
And in breaking news, Flounder doesn't know me at all.
Okay.
Yes, Flounder, I
We should just put you on this side of the table.
Why?
Because you always angle the computer away from us.
I guess true.
Yeah.
Too late.
I guess let's talk about this. This one's just a text rumor. So there is a soft rumor for the next large D2C Harry Potter set. See, there was other Harry
I
Potter.
didn't know that.
The next rumored D2C Harry Potter set will potentially be a Hogsmeade D2C
That could be good.
coming in September. If we get
so
it.
it's
That would be pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to
Interesting.
think of what buildings they would do besides
The
I mean,
ones
the
they've
Three
already done.
Broomsticks and Honeyduke's Candy Shop. I mean, there are other.
We can make something.
I guess the
yeah.
Hogshead is also in Hogsmeade.
I'll probably throw some.
They could
I
also
think
put the
there's any other
train
names.
station in there too if they wanted to.
Train station would be fantastic. Oh my gosh, that play set was so good. Imagine if they
I'd
did a
say,
full
yeah,
size.
that would be really good.
Ooh, yeah, that could be cool.
So we'll see. That could be exciting.
That's neat. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. I think this could be potentially be cooler than Diagon Alley.
Wow.
So we'll have to wait and see.
I don't know about that.
I know that's tough to beat.
Yeah.
All right, where are we going?
Either Star Wars or Lord of the Rings again for like the
Ethan
third week
pick.
in a row. Well, you know
Still
what
Lord of the Rings.
All
Oh,
right, yeah. See, he
Lord
did.
of the Rings is more exciting right now.
that's because you
It
wanted to
is.
save Star Wars for last.
All right, here we go. So we've seen the front of
Yeah.
this, but here's the interior shot. Now this has been officially revealed by Lego. It is good. It's not great, but it is good interior.
Quote from Joe. Everybody, it is good.
Why is it
really-
not great, Joe? Why is it
Really hard hitting feedback.
Well,
there.
it's nothing crazy, you know. It's
I
not.
agree.
It's not much more than we already had in the first one.
Yeah.
If anything, the other one might have been a little better. But again, this is more spread out. They've put more into the actual front, which I think is good.
Yeah.
I do like what they've done with the interior space they have, which is giving little Bilbo's nook over here where he's riding there and back again, a hobbit's tale.
It looks more screen accurate to me than the old one.
That's nice.
I mean, like the layout looks more.
It's good. Like I said, it's not like I'm like, oh my goodness, it's amazing interior, but it is good. I do
Yeah.
like it.
I don't know why, but I always pictured the room where he was writing the book as being the one that would be on the right. In the
By technicality, it should be, but I
is
think
is
it's the
there a
right
shot
shape.
that's either like panning or something or flying
I'm
through where
pretty
you
sure-
would have a relationship?
I'm
for
pretty
where
sure
that
when you
room is
walk in the
located?
door, it would be to the left.
Which is the same room with the fireplace. So I guess because they wanted to depict these two different scenes,
Probably how they had to do it. I really like the fireplace feature that they put in there, where you can put the
The ring in the
envelope
envelope.
in. Then there's
Yeah.
also a sticker with a like half burnt envelope,
Mhm.
and then you can flip it using that little knob, and the ring will be there, and that's pretty fun.
Well, so there was like an animation that came out, and like for those they just showed, and they did the same thing with the one where Bilbo
Yeah.
like flips around and
Just
turns
showed it
invisible,
happening.
but they just showed it happening, so you don't actually see the play feature being used. So, do you think when you turn this knob, there's actually unburned envelope, then burned envelope, then ring?
No, it's one envelope, then ring.
One envelope, then
I
ring.
think
So, are
that's
you getting
how
the
it
burned envelope? or
Yes,
the unburned
the
envelope?
burn.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
a
Which is
The
good.
unburned envelope was just not. It's
It
just
may
part of the
be
set.
in there, but I don't know of it
Okay.
being in there. A neat little feature I noticed. Yeah, I don't disagree.
Or you can even do 4 different sides. That's just regular fire.
They used the pen completely
Yeah,
recolored
for
in
candles.
white for dripping candles.
Oh, I didn't realize it was the pen. I thought it was the
Neat.
too long bar.
No,
with the
I really
flames in
think
the
that's
middle.
very cool because
Yeah.
it looks like it's melting wax or melted
Interesting.
wax. Yeah,
Because I feel like they've used the too long bar
they
with
have.
the flange in the middle because those still have the hole in the
for
end that you could
flames.
put the small flame in.
There's just
but yeah,
like
it's
not
pretty well too.
candle. So
Yeah,
I
so
think
you
it's
couldn't
cool.
stick a flame in it, but yeah, they do look good. Either way, the too long bar or the pen both look better than the actual candle
Yeah,
piece that they
yeah.
made because the candles
It's so thick.
are too thick for the candelabra specifically.
Mm-hmm.
They make good candles in other settings, but not for the candelabra.
Here is a closer look at the Happy Birthday Bilbos, and this has also got a little feature where on the back of the tree you can spin a lever, and it just flips around the barrels and Bilbo, so it looks like he disappeared.
This tree is so bad, and I don't understand why.
I agree with that. I don't know why they did it the way they did it. I would have liked it better if they just stacked up 2x2 brick rounds.
Yeah, anything. I mean, I'm gonna have to give them the benefit of the doubt and assume that there's something funky going on with the mechanism that it has to do with the spinning that either is
Maybe.
running through the tree, or maybe
Yeah.
there's something to do with the dragon being attached to it. It either had to be more sturdy, or maybe there's actually a mechanism running through the center of the tree that makes the dragon go up and down or something. I don't know. It's just not a.
It's not fantastic. I'll give you that. But I love that we get the happy birthday Bilbo signs. And of course the firework dragon. That's
Yeah,
very
that's
cool. They
nice
did it
touch,
very
yeah.
well. And then you've got Merry and Pippin with burnt faces and the hair kind of crazy. It's not the perfect hair, but I like how exaggerated it is using the Kai hair
Yeah.
in gray. So now if you wanted to make an old Kai, you can.
I guess.
Okay. Is that a thing in the show?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Either way, I'm happy. Oh, glitching a little.
It's probably right. It usually is okay.
It's fine. Just waving my hands like a lunatic. Maybe let's make sure they're.
Yeah.
No one's saying anything. Okay, cool. Oh, all right. Here's the rest of the minifigs. Check these out. So from the left of your screen to the right, you've got the Proud Feet couple, or the Proud Foots.
No.
No.
Tell me
Gandalf
about
has
that.
that face now. It's not just the Home Alone man.
I really like these.
Wait,
and
what?
Yeah, Gandalf has a printed face now. Like
What do you mean the Home Alone man?
that's the face they used for him in Rivendell.
Oh,
Was it really?
Rivendell,
I
yes.
didn't realize that.
But now he's got his
It's a different
printed
one.
face,
That's
yeah. which is
Anyways,
nice.
with Mrs. Proudfoot, that is a new skirt piece, a new mole.
I'm pretty sure she's using Mr. Weasley's head though from the Burrow.
No way.
I think you're right, actually.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
What?
From the collector's edition.
It could be. That's funny. If it is, that's really good.
Yeah, I think
Which
it
one?
is.
This one?
Yeah, with the hat.
Give me that. Sorry. Hold the phone.
It is. It's the
Maybe, actually.
God.
it's Arthur Weasley's head.
Well, okay, it's
And
like the
Professor
same
Slughorn.
expression. The
But it may be
lines on her
darker.
face might be a different color.
It's hard to say because those are
I
random.
don't know.
On his, they were kind of a nougat color. And
I'm
this
pretty sure.
It could be conservative, but it could be the same
Oh
head.
man,
They're also using Slughorn.
my
head
boy
for that.
Arthur, they did him dirty.
Either way, these two figs are nice little extra side characters that you do see in the movie that you might not think of immediately. And then, of course, you have old Bilbo, our second old Bilbo in the last few years.
Looks good.
This one, I like his outfit. Looks really good. There was an image showing a young Bilbo head. I haven't seen anything to actually say that.
Oh, really?
Oh my
came in the
gosh.
set, so it might not.
Okay, hold the phone. All right, Shovel Man from Home Alone. His head was used for. Okay, sorry. His name is Old Man Marley. Whatever.
Yeah.
He's Shovel Man.
Shovel.
He was also used for Cornelius Fudge
Yep.
in the let's
Ministry of
see.
Magic. Or no,
No,
Hagrid's Hut.
in the Hagrid's Hut
Oh,
with,
that's
with
also
Buckbeak. Yeah, it is older. They've used it for both Cornelius Fudges. Max Shrek from Batman. Some Jurassic World fig, the Gandalf, Galileo
Wow.
from that set, and then Corbin Yaxley from the Ministry of Magic set.
Wow.
So wait, they used. No,
Oh,
this
that's
one
just-
didn't. This one didn't come with fudge. Okay, I was thinking. it
Wow.
was the
So
same.
they.
Yeah. I was happy to see that.
Gets one.
That had like nothing like Ian McKellen, so I was like, oh yeah, we
He
got a
needed
new one.
it. He needed
That's
a fresh one.
Yeah.
So, yes, we have Bilbo. Looks great. Gandalf, again, new head. Looks fantastic. Frodo looks really good in his more casual outfit and a smile on his face because it's the beginning of the movie and he's not with
Was
the
not
ring.
being stabbed yet
Yeah.
or anything.
Yeah, and then of course you've got Pippin and his casual outfit as well, and Mary
How
beside
do you
him.
know?
Huh?
How do you know?
What do you mean you know which one's which? It's obvious.
Based on what?
Watching Lord of the Rings, that's Pippin, that's Mary,
Okay.
Have you
Based on
seen
their outfits.
and their hair. I mean, and their expressions.
Pippin has darker hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you-
Embarrassing.
Well,
big
it's hard to
fan.
tell with Lego.
And then you've got Sam and Rosie, which is
Pretty
the
nice.
best edition
Yeah.
new minifig. I'm very
Did you see you saw the promotion where Sean Astin actually had the
Yeah,
figure?
That was cool.
That was really
actually
cool.
I had that picture and pull that up.
I just like that they gave him the gardening shears. That was such a simple
Yeah.
of a piece, but perfect addition.
Forgot I had another thing I need to pull up too.
Yeah, I didn't realize that thing about the new skirt piece on the
Yeah.
outfit lady.
Yeah,
that's
that's
really
a
cool.
brand new part.
Because there's
Yeah.
the short skirt, which we've gotten in like some Harry Potter figures. So this is sort of an elongated version of that with some texture
Which I
to
think
it.
is cool. Yeah, here
And
you
then,
go. Look
yeah,
at this.
Rosie's
Look
just
at
got
that.
Look at that face.
man. Ah, he's beautiful.
And
And
he's surrounded by all the other ones.
Honestly, they
too.
made it with Hobbiton coming out. They've made it a big thing to promote all three of them together.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see if that means that this is the only big three they're doing. I
No.
doubt it. I
Well,
doubt it.
So that being said, also it's a lot of people have pointed out that putting the three next to each other makes this one look even more small and bad
Wait,
for
really?
the price point. Yeah.
I mean, it's
One of the quotes that I saw
Yes.
was when they saw this picture of the three of them next to each other, it really made the bag end look like a, what did they call it? They said it made it look like a trailer park parked between two.
that's mean.
So
Yeah.
here's the thing: 500, 470, or 460, and then 270. You
Yeah.
also have to keep that in mind. It's a very, very different price point. It's over $200 less than Rivendell and almost $200 less than Barad-dûr.
Yeah.
So
It's still just a lot for what it is.
I'm very
200
excited for
would have
this.
been
Great.
really low,
But-
but if they had upped it to like 230 or 250, I think it would have been fine.
270 is tough.
270.
It's gonna be tough to swallow.
really tough for this.
I really am curious if there will be an Easter egg for the next one because
They've done
Rivendell
that.
had the eye. The eye had a picture of Hobbiton in the globe.
Oh, on fire.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if
I
Hobbiton will
guess
have
we'll see.
any sort of.
Minister.
No, yeah, I don't know where they would put Minister.
Or
I don't know. It'd be something small.
I would
I
much
could
rather
see
have
Lego
Minister.
doing another Helm's Deep before they did Minister.
I
Just
think
because
so too.
this is a remake they just did.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm
2027 Minister.
I'm hoping there's some sort of like.
Please. All right, now
Yes.
now this is where the fun begins.
Said no one.
So
None of these are.
a very
wait,
precious gift with purchase, and
This one's
this is
actually
off.
good.
That was such a
Lego.com.
misleading transition.
Yes, it was. That was on purpose.
I thought you were gonna go to
Relive,
the Star Wars.
relive an iconic scene
Play by play.
when
Let's get reenact the magic
of him
of murdering
his best friend.
Okay.
So
each other.
here's the gift of purchase for Hobbiton, Smeagol, and Deagle. I'll start
Awesome.
with great,
Awesome.
awesome. Glad to have this. Makes me want to get it day one, so I get this gift of purchase. However, it's so dark of a scene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a pretty
It's
gruesome.
literally
scene.
a murder scene.
Especially the
Yeah.
scenes that follow this one.
Look
are,
at that
like,
face.
Even
Look
darker.
at that, look at that face.
He's
Yeah.
evil.
He is not
They
looking
gave
so
him like
happy.
the Isaac Newton hair too. Which
Yeah,
is
I love
kind of
it.
stringy and gross.
That's the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's ready to get him right there.
He's about ready to.
Even on the box art.
Reenact any number of your favorite ways to kill your friend. You can stay true to the movie and just choke him out under the tree.
All right.
You can drown him under the water. You
do we
can
think-
feed him with a fish.
do we think
you
this
can
will be
wrap
worth more-
wrap the fishing
We get it,
cord
dude.
around his neck.
Do we think this will be worth more than the Felbies?
I say
No.
no, because
No?
the obvious reason is $200 less of a set to get, so it's not as
True.
hard to get
But
it.
it does have too many things
It
that we've
does.
never gotten.
So I'm still gonna say it's probably gonna be $100,
At least.
but I don't think it'll be as much, just
Maybe
because the
just
price
Felbies.
point was so much higher on the Felbies.
And I don't think people are going to be as like crazily attracted to trying to buy this.
I would agree.
The
for-
Furby
for
I
any
think was
large-
just cooler overall.
Yeah, it's a
The Felbies
it's a
nicer,
set. It's
yeah.
very cool. I'm
The
still set
dedicated
it on.
collectors are going to want the minifigs, but they're probably already going to be buying the set.
Right, exactly.
I think the market for people who wanted the Fell Beast but not buying the Barad-dûr was greater than the market of people who are going to want this who wouldn't
That's right.
already be buying the set.
And one more time, look at him.
Beautiful.
Look at that.
He's so happy.
He's a happy man.
How much do you think they paid him to do that?
So much money.
They have the money. They're
So
fine.
yeah, so much money. All right, so that is all I believe to cover with that.
That's all I had except for Star Wars.
Yeah. All right. So interesting start with Star Wars. We'll go with this. I saw this picture, and the thing is, it's showing off the potentially new rangefinder,
Yeah.
but that helmet also looks different to me. So maybe
The
it's
one from
coming on
UCS or
Mandalorian. Yeah, it looks a little different. I could be wrong just because it's such a close up, but either way, this is a new rangefinder apparently that we're getting. So,
But the strange thing is that all the pictures of the new Jango Fett from the Slave One have
don't
not
have
had
it. So
this,
I think with any rumors I've seen with the rangefinder, it's later in the year.
I
So
guess.
it's it's
I don't
coming
know
out
why they
later.
wouldn't have developed that in time for the Slave
You,
One.
you don't think it'll come out with the UCS one?
No, but it could be in the play scale one.
That'd be such a
maybe.
miss if they didn't put it in the UCS one.
I think it's
whatever.
whatever.
I'm sure after a time these things are going to be so cheap that you can
Yeah.
just get one and just swap it out.
That's generally how that goes.
Yeah.
All right, now we're
Give
gonna talk
us-
about Star Wars rumors because we have a rumor for the gift with purchase.
Yes.
I was
For
so
the
disappointed.
Django Slave one. You were disappointed with this?
I was so disappointed.
I'm
with
very
this.
excited for this.
I think
There's
it's-
so many scenes in Republic escape pods in the Clone Wars, like so many.
Yeah, I mean it's whatever. The build's gonna be neat, fine. There's not really gonna be any crazy pieces. They can use any windscreen for the front of that. It just looks like any other TIE fighter.
Probably a reuse of the Boba Fett, which is fine.
Horrible.
But two other
Well-
clone cadets is cool.
There was an early rumor for this that said 3 clone cadets. So
Right.
I'm assuming it's Boba Fett in the clone cadet outfit. It's not gonna be the same young Boba
That's a
in
good
the
point, actually.
in the Slave One. There'd be no point for that. So it might be, as far as the face print, I don't know if it'd be the same face print as the young Boba in the Slave One, or if they would do maybe a little more Clone Wars-y looking version of him. Because I don't really think that the Clone Wars young Boba really looked at all like the kid that was in the movies.
Right.
Well, none
much
of the
more
Clone Wars
sinister.
characters look like any of the actors. They're
Right. Well, yeah, but
whack.
yeah, but he had a more they made him very kind of a smarmy looking character
Yeah.
in the show. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I would imagine that it's going to be young Boba in the clone cadet outfit from that episode specifically, where they all they get in the escape pod.
Yes, Morgan, you're right.
Bitch.
I'm overthinking it. What's wrong with this scene?
Yeah,
Just two
crazy.
bros out fishing. What could
Yeah.
be so bad? You're right.
Yeah.
It's not even that bad.
Not that bad.
Do you
Anyway,
mean emo Fett? That's good.
That's crazy.
Oh man.
actually. Okay, so I was thinking that it was a gift with purchase exclusively with the Slave One, but what I wrote
No,
down here
It's
was
May the 4th gift with purchase.
yeah, so it's a gift with purchase that's just with any presumably Star Wars purchases over $160.
Right.
Okay.
They generally
Yeah.
have a Star Wars
Oh,
gift with purchase for May the 4th.
I was, even though it said that, I was reading it into it in my head. That
Yeah.
it was
I think what we might end up getting is like something for the Slave One gift with purchase, but it'd be more like something we got in the Venator where it was that those patches.
Useless
Something that's not
patch.
like a Lego
big
set.
seismic charge with a sound brick in it that goes.
That'd be great.
Dude, so if they made the seismic charge,
I would
I would
want that.
lose my mind.
That would be worth billions.
It would be gorgeous. All right, we've got a couple sets to talk about. First off, this is the most exciting one we could possibly have. Darth Maul.
Mech. Yeah, baby.
I mean, as far as mech goes, it's not
Worst set of the year.
I love the printed tile. Pretty neat.
They are always printed tiles in the mechs.
And
That's
they're
one of the
pretty nice,
redeeming
yeah.
qualities.
But overall, yeah, it's a mech. You know,
Yeah.
the fig is probably unique, but then he'll come in something else as well. That's what
Would
they
it be
like to
cool
do.
if they brought back him having like the mech legs or something.
I think
but
he
I don't think
will
they-
have the printed metallic legs from the
Right.
look of it. Yeah.
Right.
So we'll see.
Probably the best little build for the, what do you call them, the little surveillance drones or whatever. Man, they've come a
that,
long
like-
way since 1999.
Not
Just
the
a
head
black
and the
head with an
antenna.
antenna on it.
Honestly, I like those better.
Yeah,
But
Just
anyway,
like little
yeah,
bombs.
nothing crazy, nothing too exciting with that.
it's whatever.
Now we go to microfighters, which it's a microfighter, whatever, no one cares. But this Plo Koon looks
Yeah.
good.
Why didn't they just make Plo Koon
I
Starfighter?
really don't know. It doesn't make any sense. They
Why would
should
you
have
make
done
a brand
it
new
with the
mold
Arc
for a
17.
microfighter?
Yeah, I'm
I
surprised.
understand Lego's logic is impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They will
But
just
I will
do
look-
the stupidest decision.
I'll look at the bright side, and this is a very good new mold for Plo Koon.
Yeah,
He
he
looks
looks great.
fantastic. I will be glad to buy this $12, $16 set for the Plo Koon.
My
That's
best
true.
guess is it's going to be dual molded. The dark orange is probably going to be the rigid plastic, and the gray will probably be the
Soft
rubber. Right?
refracted. Very possible.
It'll
Yeah.
be so much more robust than the
And it
old
won't
one. You
rub
won't
off
have
so
the issue
easily.
with the print coming off, and yeah, I think this is really really good.
It's cool, but yeah.
I'm
definitely
army building
disappointing.
this.
I don't know why the two like flap things or whatever on the back of his head are so big because I
They
think the
are.
initial one
They are
really
pretty
Yeah,
big.
and it's not. You're right. It's not as accurate. Plo
I
Koon,
think
this
if
looks more like
if
him.
this was actually a real like starfighter,
Yeah, I
this
guess
could
they
be
were pretty
like
big.
within the top 5 sets of the year.
Yeah, but it's not.
It's
Yeah, he's
not.
got pretty big
yeah, in
bumps.
some of the
Yeah.
his lobes or whatever.
slopes.
I guess in some angles you see like where you're looking kind of up at him, it's not as pronounced.
But it's
He
definitely
looks great though.
I think he looks very good.
I mean, it's pretty prominent, so
yeah,
good stuff. He looks cool.
All right, we've got
Probably the
two
best set
more
of the
here.
wave,
This
honestly.
one, I believe, is the This is
Ooh.
this is
Night
interesting.
Trooper.
This is the Night Trooper battle bus.
whatever. Yeah, that's it. Battle bus,
Um,
exactly.
I'm just very interested by this. This is not exactly what I was expecting. We have as the rumor said, 2 of the Night Troopers and then 2 of the Death Night Troopers or whatever they're called. Those look great. Those look absolutely fantastic. I'm sure they're exactly the same.
Gunmetal gray.
But that's what I don't. One of them
Well,
has a.
So I looked this up.
I don't.
And
Is there one that just has a burnt
well,
out?
there are a lot of them where I guess like the paint has rubbed off or whatever. But if you search Night Troopers and look at pictures of the scene where there's like the whole
Yeah.
platoons of them standing behind him, most of them are white. But like here's one that has a gray helmet. There's a couple that have like gray armor or just like various like shoulder pads where they've either remade them or
just not painted them.
they're unpainted or they're castings or something.
I mean, listen, I'm happy to get something different.
Yeah.
I was just confused myself.
Yeah.
I think it would have been a more convincing illusion of what they were trying to do if they had included some
Like a
other
great
like random
arm.
piece, like a
Yeah.
great arm.
Honestly,
leg.
when I will get this for the figs,
Yeah.
I will probably switch that out for a metallic arm.
The whole
Yeah.
purpose of it was to make them look a little more ragtag. You know,
Yeah.
they've been stranded out there for a long time and they're kind of making do with what they got.
The Death Troopers though look awesome.
They look pretty
Yeah,
cool.
they look fantastic. I'm sure the two of them are probably identical.
They look
as
the
it
same,
turns out,
yeah.
But yeah, the fact that they don't have any printing on the arms or anything, you could totally swap out arms
Yeah.
or hands or something if you wanted to.
Of course, I was holding on to a vague hope that maybe we'd get Enoch, but no.
No, they've rumored it twice now and they've pulled it away from us,
So evil.
which means they're either still developing it or they just know they
Or
can
it's
dangle
not.
it on a string for when they make a Thrawn's Chimera Star
Yeah.
Destroyer.
Yeah.
Please and thank you.
Which would make the most
It
sense.
would.
I mean, when it didn't come in the duel on Peridia,
Yeah.
which was all named characters, and they said they were going to put it in basically a battle pack, it was like, okay, don't put named characters in battle packs because you don't need
So
more
they
than one.
didn't.
But it means they're going to put it in a very expensive set later.
I'm okay with that. As long as they actually make
As long as they make one. As long as they make one.
With
But he
the
better be
waistcoat.
metallic gold and not like pearl gold or something. With it, yeah, you should have a waistcape too.
That's funny.
Have
They'll
there
print
been dark red waistcapes that you could put on there if they don't?
sorry,
I think it was just
But it doesn't
not
go in
really
the front. It's just kind of like a back.
You can flip it
Or
right
put it back.
Put two
It's sort of like the two like
You
Yeah.
could put two on there.
I don't know.
That would
All
like
right, and here's our last one of the day, which is pretty good. This one just seems very preliminary.
Pretty good.
Joe, have you seen
Pretty good.
347 Troopers?
This looks like a
It's
4
a
plus set.
It's a battle pack. I mean, what do you
The
expect?
clones are literally two.
Guys,
12
we
troopers.
got Felucia.
They're literally 212.
Oh, look, we got Felucia.
They're 212 troopers.
Yeah, no, I'm.
They look
joking. This is
nothing like
it's
327.
not great. It's
Where's
it's not that.
Carrot? You can
Do you
cut her in
think-
half.
No, that was sarcasm.
I know.
brother.
Do you think there's a chance they could swap out the clones and make them actually look like the movie?
I don't know. This does seem the most preliminary of any of them. Like if you look at the ATRT, there's nothing on it sticker
stickers.
print wise. So
Like those
I don't think
clones
this is
look
finished.
Nothing
They
like
could be stand-ins that are recolored.
I hope so.
I agree with that. I hope
They
they
said
because they
preliminary image.
They're about to catch mad
They
heat
do-
if they actually.
they
put
do look
212s.
exactly like 212th, but just recolored, which would make sense for a preliminary image when you're like presenting.
Yeah,
and
but
then
like
they
if you
actually
look
do
it up, they look nothing like
Right.
that.
Their markings are never
Not even
identical.
close.
So we'll see. If anything, at least we get a piece of Felucia.
Yeah, that's about like saying you got the Jedi Temple with the little lamppost that came in the. Oh my
Uh,
At least
god.
the Spider Droid looks better than the ATT one. that
yeah,
came out.
but again, it's just
it's still a Spider
Droid.
Droid though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, look,
Was this the one that was supposed to come with the Bly, or did he?
No,
already-
he's the turbo tank.
no. ATT.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The NTT was the one coming
Turbo
with the
Tank
Bly.
is like that's like a Jedi. No, not Jedi.
I don't
What's
know.
that dumb
We'll see.
show that came out with the Dark Falcon?
I don't know. It's,
Oh,
it's
it's that-
Bly, it's Bly and Ayla.
Anyway,
Rebuild your
and
house.
those droids probably.
Destroyed. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, Bly obviously looks great, but we'll see. I really hope this
Yeesh.
is very much just preliminary.
Yeah.
It could be. It could be.
Yeah. Bye, Felicia.
Graphic
I mean,
design.
bye, Felucia.
Graphic design is one of the last steps that they do, which is why you see like prototype sets with no like printed elements.
I really hope those are not the final figures.
Oh, nice. Enoch actually played one of my favorite characters in the Expanse TV show. I don't know that one.
He was
He came in
Harrison
here and
recognized
Harrison
him.
recognized him and didn't tell anybody until after.
I know, he's like one of my favorite characters from that whole show.
So sad.
The ones that the ones that have like no speaking lines and you never see their face. Enoch and Merrick are probably my
Yeah,
favorite
that's
characters from that show.
That's crazy.
And Merrick didn't even turn out to be a real guy. He was just
like a
magic.
cloud.
Thanks for tuning in, Erwin. We appreciate it. That is all I have for Lego.
That's all I got too. What do we got store news wise?
The 15% off all animals and Lego minifigures is ending in
So sad.
4 days.
Yeah,
ish.
there's a countdown on the
Yeah,
website.
you can see it on the website, the countdown. So it ends at the end of March at midnight, basically. So go get
get
some
your
more
figs,
stuff,
good
man.
deals,
There's a
yeah.
lot of stuff, a lot of figs, a lot of. I mean, dude, dinosaurs are 15%.
That's the only reason that this month I bought 3 robins with the special.
I was gonna say, how did you get all
that's
the
that's
swoopy
the
hairs?
most. They were all the ones that we had.
Wow.
We had I think 3 slightly used. They were all slightly used ones with the swooshy hair.
So you just shaved their heads and left them all for dead?
Well, I got the heads, the hair, and then the torsos. So some of these torsos have cracks.
okay.
But it's fine. They're just.
That guy's got some pretty bad arm circles. So
I see.
yeah, I mean they were still.
It's so cool.
They were still all very expensive, even slightly used. But
Yeah.
yeah, the 15% off was the only reason that I bought.
So go take
very
advantage of
expensive
that for
rounds.
sure.
It's so cool to see them though, like in person.
I lucked out on the diver suit because you don't need the hairpiece for him because he's
Yeah.
wearing the helmet. So I
Right.
could buy the cheaper one that was you basically just needed the head.
Are you gonna get a case for all of them or something?
Yeah, I need to put.
I don't think we do, Dusty, but you can double check on the website. I don't remember seeing one. That is a
If
good
not,
idea.
I'll ask Randy about it today. We can try and look for one.
If we have one, I'll let you know. So,
Yeah. How about the magnet suit when he's got these dishes?
So Morgan just dropped the link in the chat.
He has to be running or
So
It's cool to see.
I don't know
like,
if that means we have one.
Usually you just see them in games, so
right.
fun stuff.
What was the question?
Glow
Oh,
in the
you're
dark
picking on the
octopus.
Oh,
Let's see, big money, no way. Oh, we have 2.
2. Oh my gosh, he's
Orlando
not
has
expensive.
2. Orlando has them. So
What
I ordered them online.
Is that collectible?
He is
$200,
$200, but
What set did he
he's
come in?
15% off.
He is 15% off. That's actually really nice.
He was in a agent's set.
Yeah,
I think
super
that was
random.
the only thing.
Pretty sure that was it.
And then his price just like was driven up just because of
I bought one pretty early on when I started working here because I had a good bit of store credit from stuff I traded in, and
Yeah. Deep.
well, and
Deep sea
it says one
quest.
set and one gear. Coin bank. Oh, one of the
Oh,
weird
yeah.
banks.
Oh,
where
that's crazy.
I've never seen this one though. There was a
I've-
fantasy era one
I've
that
seen
had
that
the
one.
dragon head. Yeah, it's like a big
Okay.
purple
That's
thing.
sick.
There must have been at least 3 of these because there was the fantasy era one
I've
with
seen
the
that one, yeah.
dragon that came out
Interesting.
and grabbed it. There was some other one I can't remember. I don't know. And then I don't think I've ever seen this before. You searching Coin Bank? Oh, the Pharaoh's Quest one
That's
with the
it,
color.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then the drawbridge.
So how much is like it in the set worth? Like how much is the whole set worth? Is it just the value?
Well, I mean, you can buy the
Yeah.
coin bank for
Sets?
$200,
Yeah, the cost.
which is the cost of Octopus because
And
it's not.
Is it just the whole value of the set?
yeah, the set here,
Basically.
same thing, pretty much 150 to 200 bucks.
Dang.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, when I first started, I think we had them for like one.
I remember you buying them, yeah.
120 because I had.
Pink Wheel's going down.
I think actually,
Lego.
ironically, my friend that I was talking about when I was a kid that I would trade like parts and minifigs with, which is how I ended up with a lot of these. I think I traded to him my glow in the dark
That's
octopus.
really
So
tough.
devastated that I didn't have that anymore, but that's the way it goes.
That is tough.
It is what it is.
I think I also traded in my golden knight. We were talking about this.
I actually remember
I
that.
know. Well, I got good stuff, but I traded good stuff. That was the
Right.
way
It's the way it goes.
But another, I also bought a golden knight from us here. I think. I don't know. I'll have to check that when I get home.
That is all I have for store news that I can think of currently.
Okay.
I think so.
March Madness is going on.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we're doing a whole
We're in round
tournament.
3 now.
The
It'll
Sweet 16 starts tomorrow.
because they're usually.
Right now, overall leader is Josh, one of our parts guys. That's Alex's part assistant. Second place right now, tied, is me and Chris. Chris won last year with the best bracket. And then I guess fourth place technically was Alex, who's only 1 point behind me and Chris. And then fifth place was Ella.
Nice.
1 point behind Ella, though, in sixth place, which you never talk about.
I keep
It's Jocelyn and you tied.
I should bring that. Wait, what?
You and Jocelyn are tied at sixth, right? 1 point
Eesh.
behind Ella. So still winnable for
Very
you.
close game. But I mean, I had a very good first round and then a very bad second
And
round.
that's
It's like once you
never
have
good.
one bad round, you can't really bring it back because your teams.
Right.
If you got them wrong, your teams are out.
Right.
So I don't know. We'll see.
And who did you have winning it all?
Who did I have winning it all? Duke.
Okay, they're still in, so
Yeah.
you still have that chance.
I usually pick an ACC team and
Yeah.
to win. I can't
pretty
pick,
good at
I can't pick
basketball.
UVA when they're in the bracket, but I'll pick Duke or Clemson or somebody. All right, I think that does it. Yeah, I keep forgetting to bring the trophy in. We'll have to bring that in next week.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think that's going to do it for us today.
Yep.
Thank you for joining us for the morning break. Please leave a like on this live stream before you head out. It's very easy to do. It's very free and it helps us out a lot. Consider subscribing. Consider joining our membership tiers as well for access to fun, exclusive content. But thank you all for joining us for the morning break, and I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday. Bye bye, everybody. Bye.